Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to the Real Legend of Gaming. We are here with Clash Royale, and this is Everything Royale episode 14. And today we're going to be showing you, yes, another miner deck. This one comes in at 3.0 elixir, so you imagine how much fun it is during double elixir time. So let's check out these replays and discuss this deck. Alright folks, so the first deck that we're going against belongs to Luck Stay over at Alpha Royale. And looks like we're going up against a Mortar deck with the Minion Horde, Goblin Gang, Knight, and the Rocket. All too familiar. Not sure if this is a deck that Bufferette uses or Woody CR, but we both know they were very instrumental to the Mortar coming back. So right there we see it gets dropped down. We're going to use the Goblin Gang to quickly try to take it out. There goes the Knight that we expected to be dropped. So while we're focusing on that, we sneak in with our miner and drop the Ice Wizard from behind to kind of slow down the damage and also get a couple hits in. So now we're looking at pretty good. We use the minions to take out that miner, and then we'll drop down the guards in front. And then the Knight behind it, and we're looking at a really great scenario with the Goblin Gang. A little dangerous because we could get Fireball, but normally this deck here has the Rocket and not the Fireball, so we should be okay. And that's just kind of predictive there. I could be wrong, but in my favor, it did work out. You see that we're going to take out the tower pretty quick. Now, since they're focusing on the right-hand side, we'll bring in the minions on the left and do some chip damage. Fairly good amount. And then we'll drop the Musketeer from the side. Real dirty, get some hits in. So massive damage on both attacks. Now we'll use the Ice Wizard to kind of slow down that miner. And essentially, we want to be able to zap those minions so that we can do some more damage. So now back again to the drawing board. We'll wait for the elixir count to build up. Yes, it's a cheap deck, but you still want to kind of get a push in. The idea with this push is kind of have both tanks tanking for either the Ice Wizard or the Musketeer. And when I say both, I am referring to the miner. The miner is a tank in this deck. But also, if you need to get some quick chip damage in, you can use the miner as well. So there goes the Mortar again. We're going to drop down our Knight. We'll drop the miner as well, and we'll follow up with the Goblin Gang. Should be good, and we should be able to overtake their minion. Follow it up with our guards. We'll rush right in with the Musketeer and the minions in the back supporting. We have an option of either taking this tower in front of us or defending. We're going to get a little bit greedy and go for the 2 crown since it's right in front of us, presented as an opportunity. It might be a bad move in some cases, but I felt pretty good with my momentum here where I can continue to push, and with it being double elixir time, we're going to be dropping cards like crazy. I'm sorry about that. Alright, there goes the minion. Slapping it in right there. Now we'll back up the Musketeer with the tank in front of it with the Knight. We got the minions again. Musketeer still ripping. Take out that Mortar. Minions is still going at it. Bring in the Musketeer. She'll be able to one-shot each minion there. And then we'll drop down the miner again. Good job with the Knight as a defensive counter. So now we got to play carefully because that Mortar is in full position. And we got to take it out quickly. So then we drop the guards again. Break everything down. There we go. We got the Knight in front of the Ice Wizard. We're splashing everything away. And we're going to bring in the Musketeer. Actually, the miner, I'm sorry. And the miner's going to chip away. Game over. So that was that match right there. Alright, so now we're going to show you a Hog Rider deck with the Furnace and the Royal Giant. Folks, we've been seeing that Royal Giant Furnace combination a lot in the lower ladder levels and even in the beginning phases of the Legendary Arena. So we use the guards and the minions to take out the Royal Giant. And in the miner, we threw in there to get some chip damage. Not as much as we wanted to, but the Zap was able to get rid of the Skelly army. So there we go. The guards right there focusing on that Furnace. We should be able to bring it down to the point where it's going to distinguish itself. Goblin Gang on top of the Goblin Barrel. And folks, we're looking, I don't want to say good, but we stopped the counter. So now we're bringing that miner, do more chip damage against the side that had less HP. Good job with the fire spirits. They definitely took out some damage there. Now we can use the guards to take out the Hog Rider. And honestly, the guards are in this deck to be a Hog Rider counter, and also to help with the elite barbarians in the event that you cannot cycle your knight. And the Goblin Gang can kind of serve that same purpose, with also being a flexible option to do chip damage. And there's an Ice Wizard, one shot to scar me. Thank goodness for that update, right? So there goes the Goblin Barrel, we'll zap that bad boy. Goodbye. Alright, so now we're just waiting. So now that we have the Ice Wizard across the bridge, we'll throw in the Miner. If those Fire Spirits didn't hit, we would have been looking really good on that push. Again, rinse and repeat. Guards take down the Hog Rider. Okay, so now we wait. So soon we're approaching double elixir time, and that's where we have a lot of fun with this deck. There goes the RG at level 13. That's just crazy. So we're going to take it out really fast because the level 13 RG is deadly. Alright, chip damage against that furnace. And there goes the Wizard. The Wizard, you see it paired up a lot with the RG. So I was actually expecting it early in the match. They brought it out now. So it's something that we have to pay attention to quickly because it is at a level 10. So we'll use the Miner there defensively with the guards again. So now we got a Miner and the guard pushing. On the right-hand side, we have the minions taking out the Skarmy with the Ice Wizard. So we kind of have a push on both sides. We'll start another one fresh with the Knight in the back, just in case the Hog Rider comes. And we'll follow up with the Miner on the right-hand side to continue doing damage on the Ice Damage Splash. Alright, so now we can just take it easy. We got to make sure we defend this side here that has only 154 HP. We have to be very, very careful because our tower still needs a lot of work done in order to take it out. There goes the Miner again. Gotta be very careful. Zap that Goblin Barrel. There goes the log. So now we're down to 48. It is getting close, folks. Most of our push is on the left-hand side. But there goes the Miner. Hopefully it can get the damage done needed to take out the tower, and it does. Clutch-matic right there. And that's how we like it right there. Alright, here goes our last replay. And this time we're going up against the Golem deck that's paired up with the Night Witch and Lightning. A very tough deck to counter. However, we got enough cheap cards that can do significant damage. We're going to use the Miner, go right at the Elixir Collector right away. We'll drop the Knight at the bridge with the Musketeer behind it. So we're doing a good amount of damage on this right-hand side. And we hurt the opponent's push by crushing that Elixir Collector. There goes the Golem that we were expecting. As you see, the Musketeer is locked in, putting in that work. We drop down the guards. The guards is doing what they're supposed to do. We'll follow up the Goblin Gang. That was a very good log. However, the guards can take damage from that and still sustain enough HP to take out the Golem. Now we'll follow up with the Miner as a tank, allowing the guards to push up forward against that Night Witch, and it did some damage. It did enough damage to allow my tower to chip away at it from a distance and also get rid of the bats. So good stuff right there. And folks, yes, I know I'm a little over leveled, but in the other matches you've seen they had max level cards in some cases. So, you know, in some cases it's not really an argument you can make, right? And I know I say this every video, but I just want to really point that out to you guys. Alright, so now we got the Knight and the Musketeer combo. One of the most powerful combos in my opinion. Very cheap elixir cost. And the Knight is just great. So the arrows right there did a great job of taking out the minions. And the bats did a quick job of taking out the Musketeer. Throw the Miner in, go right at that Elixir Collector. It is very important when you're playing against these beatdown decks and they have the Elixir Collector, you got to get rid of it quickly. So there goes the Golem. Now we got to do the same thing. Rinse and repeat. We have to stop it. This time around, they have the Night Witch behind the Golem, so we have to be careful because those bats can take away our low elixir cost counters. So We got the knight, we got the muskie. Good job with the lightning. Notice I did try to space them out a little bit, kind of form a triangle that's very big with a gap to kind of eliminate the radius of the lightning spell. The knight was able to absorb most of that damage. So now we'll push again. Throwing the miner over there to distract the rest of the push, allowing the ice wizard and the musketeer to do range damage. And it gives the knight enough time to be dropped down and stop right in front of it, creating that tank formation. Now we got another ice wizard, so we're going to slow down this golem, giving us more time to attack it, while our miner does some sneak damage, forcing the night witch to focus on it and not helping out the golem. Now we got the goblin gang. There goes the arrow that we were expecting. It is all good. It is okay because we got the ice wizard to blast things away. There we go. Drop that night witch. Bring in that miner again. Chip damage perfection. Call it Chips Ahoy because that miner is on fire with the chip damage. There goes the guards. Now we got to worry about stopping this golem. Got the goblin gang again. That lightning spell will not hit most of the goblins. Remember, it only targets the highest 3 HP on the ground. So we should be fine. And there goes Zap with the miner. Good stuff. So folks, as you see, the deck is all about chip damage and also defending. Folks, this deck is a hard counter to most decks. If you want to use this in the 20-win challenge, give it a try. I'm not guaranteeing you get 20 wins, but as you see against certain archetypes, it does pretty well. Especially, I didn't show you a highlight here against the Zap log bait, but it does good against that as well. It either gets you a win or a draw, which is okay. But it does good against the Golem decks. It does good against RG Hog Rider decks. It also does well against the Infernal Dragon, Ice Golem, Hog decks that you've been seeing a lot of. So other than that, folks, this is what it is, all right? So it's a 3.0 cheap miner cycle control deck. I will call it whatever you want, but it gets the job done. All right, so folks, if you appreciate that content, then you already know what to do. Do like the peck on that picture and drop that like button, put the thumbs up. And if it's your first time checking me out, then underneath my face, you can hit that subscribe button. And folks, you can check out The Real Legend in Gaming in the future for more Clash Royale videos, mobile game reviews every Thursday, and other good stuff. And if you want to see me live, then you got the Twitch right there. Visit me, visit the channel, drop that follow, and you can get the notification when I stream live on Twitch. If you want me to stream Clash Royale, then drop a comment down below. If I get a good amount of those comments, then I got you guys. I will stream Clash Royale. All right, so peace out.